Alright friends, welcome back. I am MahChooPichu, and today I'm going to go through the whole dang thing again. I'm going to try to see if I can get Odile to understand or figure out that I am time traveling and I know everything that's happened already. I'm going to go ahead and read through it, play through it, but I will cut to anything interesting so you don't have to live through the same thing over again, just like I'm doing. You're so exhausted lately. You wish you could sleep forever. Yes, Odile. She's from Kabu, yes? My sister visited Kabu once. Did you know they call most people by their last names? Such a different culture. And this Odile, I can tell. She's like the mom of the group, isn't she? She can't remember her sister's name, but isn't that because her sister went to... You stop thinking about it. He was just a guy. He was just a guy. He saved so many people, made the world a better place, and everyone thought it was because of who he was, of his past, but he was just a guy. Uh-oh, the tears are coming out. Before you can try to figure out how to respond, they've already taken out a lovely handkerchief and blown their nose into it. Thank you. I'm so glad I gotten to know this. Before, here, take... Huh? I wanted to give you something, but I can't. Knowing the final issue's contents must have shocked me more than I thought. Now, can you please leave? I need to lay in bed and think about the ending. Lord Josefandre. No, just Josefandre. Yeah, the first time I talked to them about this ending, I thought it was like a reflection on Mirabelle. Because, you know, we've all thought that she was blessed by the change god, but turns out she was just a guy, you know? Actually just blessed by the head housemaiden. But now, I'm starting to think this is more of a reflection of the king. Thought he was someone important like me, or Loop, or one of my party members, or the head housemaiden from the future. But kind of feels like he's just a guy. I've been running a lot. I'm glad. Running is very important. You can finish things faster. You can build up your endurance. You can avoid your problems. You can escape when sadness runs after you. Oh? Everything okay? My kid sibling didn't know how to run very fast. I'm pretty fast, but not everyone is. So don't be afraid to use Y to run, okay? We're all counting on you. Oh. I think they got frozen in time. Give each other a nod as fellow actors. As fellow actors, yeah, Siffrin sure is an actor. Does it matter if one of you isn't aware of it? Good luck. From one traveler to another. Huh. Fellow actor, huh? Am I the one that doesn't realize I'm an actor? Some flowers. They smell like flowers. I like the round one, I think. The teardrop ones make me think of change, and the round one makes me think of the universe. You're right. I think she'd be happy with this one. She gently attaches the necklace around her wife's neck and looks at it for a while. Different necklace, same reaction. The universe must not care about her that much. Yo, what the fuck, Siffrin? Hey, make sure to defeat the king tomorrow, okay? I'd like to ask my wife which one she actually prefers. What's wrong? You look really pale. Everything okay? I don't know. You won every round! How could this happen? Tutorial kid puts one knee on the ground, clearly acting as if they're wounded. I could do nothing but accept my defeat. Anyway, here's your reward. You got 5 sour tonics, 3 super sour tonics, and 1 super sweet tonic. Put them all in your pockets. Now you know the basis of rock, paper, scissors, so you're invincible. Our training has come to an end. Farewell. Okay. I shall pray for your victory tomorrow. You have you have enough of this view. Damn. Let's get all the interactions. Where is everyone? You don't actually say that. You know where everyone is. Oh, damn. She looks at the paper she's holding. as if you just accused her papers of being weird. Nothing. Nothing's weird. Definitely not my papers. Suspicious. Don't look at them. Tease her a little. You bring your index finger up. No! You slowly move your finger closer to the papers. No, 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 no! Closer. Mirabelle is so worried at the idea of you seeing her papers that she froze. Your finger gets closer and pokes one of the papers. Poke. Stop poking my papers. You feel a little bad. You stop poking the papers. Apart from that, I haven't seen anything weird. Fan mail delivery. You give her the gift. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates. Oh. That's from a scary classmate of mine. Or at least, I thought she was scary. She's a very intense look, you know. But she's giving me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well, and she says... Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look at this bow. Isn't it? You already have the stylish bow. The bow disappeared from Mirabelle's hands. Huh? What happened? Huh? Mirabelle? She mentioned a bow in her letter, but the bow? Wasn't I just holding it? I can't remember. My head hurts. Oh no. You have to do something. It's right here, see? You point at the bow Mirabelle is wearing. Right there? It's right there? It's right there. Look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? What the actual fuck? It looks wonderful. It does. Mirabelle is here, sitting on the bench looking at papers. Have you noticed anything weird? Something weird? No. Interesting. Let it go. You are still curious, but you'll let it go for now. Phew. I'm gonna come back to you. Stay silent. Are you okay, Siffrin? You look tired. Would I want to wake you up? Nope, I'm fine. Okay. Do you need help with anything, though? Nope. Okay. Well, let me know if you ever do, okay? You nod. I will do all the quests, but I want to talk to everyone first. The bookcase is filled with books about culture. Travelers of the World, The House, Monasteries of the Change God, Kabuan Expressions. Oh, there's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Get the book out again? Wait, you got better things to do. Before I do that, I don't know if that's important. Let's do Memory of Memories. Oh shit, I can't do it? Run, child, run. What? I can't look at the book anymore? Okay, let's just start that all over again. Oh, you know. That bad? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you sleep well tonight. I know how much you value your naps. Oh, wait! I had something I wanted to ask you. You smile back. It hurts a little bit. Oh no! I think Tutorial Kid has the best music in the whole game. Maybe. It's pretty high up there. Oh, I didn't even talk to this person last time. Hee hee. I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? You didn't catch anything last time, but maybe this time? Maybe later. Of course. Come back whenever. Yes. Hee hee hee. All right. Oh, that's me. All right, this time for sure. You take the fishing pole, find the same lure you used before, check the fishing pole, throw it, and sit down and wait. Fishing time. You didn't catch anything. How did you manage to mess it up a second time? Hee hee hee. Huh, I wonder if I keep doing that, I'll eventually be able to do it. Okay, got all the same reactions. Now let's go see if we can read that book. Let's just make sure I have my memory equipped. Not Mirabelle. Memory of memories. Okay, here we go. The bookcase is filled with books about culture. Travelers of the world, the house, monasteries of the change god, Kaboon expressions. Oh, there's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Get the book out again? Yes. Take the book out again. You can read its title now. Your heart is beating. Budum, budum, budum. It's a translated copy of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue number 2. You start laughing. All of that just for... That's okay. We wanted everything. A pile of papers. What horrible handwriting. Can't read any of them. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house. But the house is, well, closed until further notice, since the king took residence there and froze everyone in time. Are you looking for a book in particular? Anything about witchcraft? Witchcraft? That sounds made up. Are you sure that sort of craft exists? Let's make sure I've talked to everyone over here before I head over. Some croissants. You refuse to even look at them. You grip the silver coin tightly. Some big baguettes. A little figure of the change god. It's been crafted to dance slightly. This one has clumsily drawn eyes and a drawn baguette for a mouth. I made it! I made it myself! Pockets. Silver coin. Silver coin that has followed you even through time. Think about the incident. The incident? You remember. What? Before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry, you could barely think. So you stopped at a boulangerie nearby. The boulanger, an old man, but strong, looked like he woke up smiling every day, even then, with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, you pointed at a croissant, showing some coins. Silently, smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, and gave you one silver piece of money back. You both said thank you at the same time, and you both froze. Apart from Issa and Mira, who have the same accent, you all have very different ways of speaking the same language. Makes sense, as you all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Issa's Vaygardian accent, a few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even fewer with Odile's Kabuan accent. But your accent stayed unique, foreign. The Boulanger's accent was the same as yours. Without breaking eye contact, The old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful, and he said, "Young one, where are you from?" And you couldn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you? Taunting you? Could he remember the lights? Still? The shapes they cut into the darkness. Their stories. Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out. Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? You left the Boulangier running. You could see the night sky dotted with lights, but your chest was empty. When you ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact. But you don't want to forget about your family members ever. Ever, 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 ever. No matter what, you'd make sure that you would always remember. You ate the croissant when you got back to everyone else. It didn't taste like anything. What the fuck? You think about silver coins. You think about croissants. You think about accents. You think about... But the universe won't let you. You rub your chest to bring back some more. I'm thinking about everyone. I'm gonna look at that one more time. See if it says anything different this time. You grip the coin tightly between your fingers. Oh, back to the original text, huh? No. You frown. Incredible. Incredible. I've never seen anyone give such a look of disdain when offered a croissant. Not disdain. You just don't want to think about the last time you bought a croissant. You grip the silver coin tightly. Ha! 1 pain au chocolat coming up. You got a pain au chocolat. Stomach feels so empty. You eat the pain au chocolat. You're still hungry. You don't look great. Everything okay? Good luck tomorrow. Wasn't expecting to have a traumatic event happen to me inside of a bakery today. A boulangerie. Shelves filled with various goods. Being near them makes your stomach rumble. Odile's here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Stay silent.
Oh, Siffrin. I didn't see you there. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you?
Clock tower sleepover?
A sleepover? You guys really are kids.
Oh, should I say this new text? There's more important things we could be doing.
There sure are. I would have thought you wouldn't mind any occasion to slack off, though.
I would never.
Nonetheless, I'll be there.
You really don't have to talk to everyone again.
Anything else?
Suppose you don't need to tell her every time. Stay silent.
Very silent today, are we? Is something the matter?
You shrug.
I'm too busy to help you with your problems right now. Go talk to Isabeau for that sort of thing. You can help me buy some supplies for tonight, though, if you'd like to be distracted. You nod. You spend some time with Odile, following her silently as she chooses supplies. I will see you later, Siffrin. You nod.
I'll come back for you. Oh, there's a broken griddle pan in there. You didn't notice it before. Ah, This. I've been meaning to throw it out. Do you want it? Bonnie might like one of these, even if it's broken. You nod. You got a griddle pan. Put the griddle pan in your pocket for Bonnie to equip later. Let's take a look at that. Right now Bonnie has the wok. Griddle pan. Pancakes. Bonnie's buffs will always be attack buffs. I don't know if I necessarily want that, but it's good to have. Piles of plates. Hold on a second. Piles of plates? Are you the chef? Oh. Hello, traveler. I hope the smell in here isn't too overpowering. I'm cooking a lot of different things for tomorrow. All of us in Dormont talked a few days back and we decided that while you'll be exploring the house to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. That way, if you win, we'll already have a party in full swing. But if you don't, and we all get frozen by the king's curse, we'll be frozen in time. But at least we'll be happy. Good for you? That's weird. You're all cowards? Whoa, those are fighting words, Siffrin. Let's say it. Cowards? Because we want to grasp whatever happiness we can in the face of death? We can't help you. None of us are skilled enough to fight. Is it bad for us to want to find happiness in this last, final change of our lives? Wow, what an asshole. Habit? I want to do frog spell, but now I'm doing habit. Yeah, you're way too weird to be a wizard. He turns away and ignores you. Huh. I keep bumping into tables. Ah, because of depth perception or some such, correct? I've always been blind, but I've heard getting used to not having depth perception might be difficult. Aren't you the one leading all the other saviors around? So you can find traps, right? Is that something you could ask them to help you with? No, but it's fine. Okay. Well, if you need advice from another blind person, you know where to find me. Being half blind is the least of your problems right now. I let that kid take some of my veggies, so I'm sure you'll all eat well tonight. Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Stay silent. Are you okay? You look very, very, very tired. What do you want? Anything weird happen lately? Weird? Just a second ago, I saw, like, the biggest bee. How big, though? Like this big. Bonnie makes a fist and points to it to show you that, yeah, that's how big it was. That's very big. Are you making a pun? A big? Oh no, that's pretty good actually. Why didn't you come up with it? Bonnie sees your crestfallen face and snickers. Let's see what happens if we say, thanks. Okay, thank you. You asked. Stay silent. Why aren't you saying anything? And why do you look so tired? Did I take a nap like you said you would? Did I say that? Yeah, like 2 hours ago. You said you'd go and take a nap and to come get you if you needed something. Did you not nap? I did. Oh. Then did you have a nightmare? I guess so. How can you guess you got a nightmare? Either you had a nightmare or you didn't. Then I guess I did. Oh. What was it about? Belle says it's better to talk about your nightmares so they're out there and not in your brain. Make something up. I dreamt I was running in place for a very long time. That doesn't sound very scary. And something was running after me. Something? What was it? Something bad. Was it a someone or a something? Does that matter? Yeah. If it's something, then there's nothing you can do. But if it's a someone, you could have tried talking to it. Last time you talked to someone that scared you, something worse than a nightmare happened. I'll try that next time. Okay. Okay! Did I help? Yeah. Thanks, Bonnie. What happens if I say I didn't have a nightmare? Oh, I can't say nothing anymore. Okay. I can't stay silent anymore. See you at the clock tower. It's interesting, everyone says I look super tired, except for Odile. I suppose here, probably pondering what to ask the favor tree. Stay silent.
Whoa! Sif! I didn't see you there. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool?
Cute joke? Yeah, it is.
Glad you agree.
One can say it's a pretty, tremendous tree.
Yeah, yes.
You both laugh. You wait for him to touch you. You wait for him to touch you. You wait for him to touch you. He has to do it. You will never do it yourself. But he won't touch you because he thinks you don't want him to. And you can't say it because that's embarrassing. That's life-ending even. Asking for someone's touch. But please, you think. Please, please, please. A flicker of movement makes you look at his face. He looks stricken, sad. Seeing you look at him, he laughs and brings his hand down. You wonder what face you're making as you're waiting for him to touch you.
I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before I go?
Stay silent?
Okay, my turn. What's a good joke?
What for?
Well, to make you laugh, duh. You always make me laugh with your puns, so now it's my turn.
But why?
Because we're friends? Do you not? Never mind. A funny joke.
Isabel looks around. Seems to notice the clock tower in the distance.
I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30?
The time?
Yep.
I don't know, what?
Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day. Oh, you knew this one.
Oh, you forgot to laugh.
It's okay, I have others. Yesterday, I bought like 10 watches. Do you know why?
I don't know, Issa.
Because I have a lot of time on my hands.
You laugh.
Success.
Flower for you.
What? A flower? For me?
You're the only one here, Issa.
Yeah.
Isabel takes the flower and cradles it gently in his hands.
Thanks, Sif. I'll treasure it forever.
He seems happy. Can I help you with anything?
Do I need help with anything? Well, maybe, kind of, but, Okay, well, I'd rather you ask everyone else if they needed help first. Mine might take some time.
You nod.
Heh, so serious. So, yeah. Make sure to help everyone and do whatever you need to do first. Okay, I'll be going now. See you at the clock tower later, yeah?
Alright, let's talk to Loop.
Hi, Stardust. Say, you've looped back a lot using tears, haven't you? Was it on purpose, or did you trip into them?
Well, on purpose, I guess.
I suppose it is useful. It is a fast way to loop back. Isn't it tiring, though, having to walk back to find one?
Oh my god, am I about to get the ability to loop back whenever I want?
Are you tired? Are you annoyed yet?
Are you trying to get on your nerves on purpose?
Not on purpose, just trying to make conversation.
Yeah, it's weird that Loop seems to be able to read my mind, right? It is annoying to have to walk back every time, though.
Right? Well, there's no faster way, and it's either this or die in a fight, so I'd say the tears are better.
Is it the only way? I do have a dagger.
You sure do. What do you mean I do have a dagger? Stardust, are you serious? You want to stab yourself and die so you can loop back? You shouldn't. Stabbing yourself isn't as easy as touching a tear, you know. It'll hurt. A lot.
That's quite a reaction from Loop. It definitely hurt, yeah. That's fine.
Stardust, I don't want you to. Listen to me and don't even think about it for universe's sake.
Loop seems really against the idea. Oh. Should I say, okay, fine, I'll stop thinking about it? And who are you to tell me what to do? You know what? We've kind of been an asshole so far, so... And who are you to tell me what to do?
Stardust, don't...
Loop suddenly freezes. You see them clutch their head and their hands in pain. When suddenly... What?
You can now use your dagger to loop back whenever you want. You can do so by going to your pockets and using your dagger in battle or elsewhere. Doing so immediately end the loop, allowing you to loop back whenever you please.
Loop won't look at you.
You should probably go now. I'd rather not see your face again this loop.
You flee. Whoa, what the fuck did I do? Also, why does the tree look all stretched out? I think I fucked up. Okay. Let's go do all the favors.
Do you have something like this? Something that brings joy and community and faith. But some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief?
Something that brings you both joy and grief. You don't think about anything. How do you deal with it? You don't. She's right, though. You're just a coward who doesn't want to think about anything that could hurt you. You're pathetic. What do you know about belief anyway? What do you know about faith? You believe in something you forget about half the time. Remembering it brings you only pain and grief. The universe leads, you can only follow. Say your lines then. Follow the blinding script. Isn't it just accepting that you're fine with everything staying the same? But you're fine with it, still. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Your housemaiden learned how to use Holy Care Shield again.
You remember to wave goodbye to Mirabelle. Interesting. Siffrin could have just fallen over there. You don't have to remember to yell. You'll check every time. No visible wounds. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Ah, this. Hey, Frin. Why aren't we allowed to touch you? Poor Siffrin. So fragile to come with instructions. You think you have the timing figured out. Now. You fell over. Frin! Sadness noticed you. No, not this time. Sorry. I got scared. It's just reminding me of before, that's all. Follow the script. Before? Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from the other sadness, you know? You remember now. But you have to follow the script. Which one? Which one? No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding stupid eye. But friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. And you don't want them to be hurt either. Even now you see it. The king, holding Bonnie in their hand. Holding, squeezing. And it's because you tried to change it. Change fate. You tried to find another way. Because you tried something new. Bonnie. You take a heaving breath. You try to breathe slowly in and out. What do you have to say? What's your line? Oh, yeah. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. Oh, you remember to move. You hug them back tightly. Tightly. See, you do know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah. Your kid learned the skill billion blows technique again. Okay, let's get back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod, and you clench your fists to make your hands stop shaking. You both head back to Dormont. Do you still have it?
I do not.
What? Now. What about you? Do you know where the book is? Book? Siffrin, we just heard that they don't have it. Let's go to see this Antoine person already. This is the only book I have. She happily shows off the Papyrus Family Tale. What?
What?
Oh my.
So you had it, Charlene. Well, I suppose you two can borrow it now.
Got the Papyrus Family Tale. Finally. Siffrin, how did you... Never mind. Thank you both. Can't believe this took this long.
It didn't take that long. We skipped through most of it.
Say the line, Siffrin. Is it related to your research? There is no research. You try and act surprised. Vagard welcomes people from all over the world, after all. So, if I did not find someone like me, I have found Vagard to be full of people that are similar to me, and I am very grateful for that. Stars. She's so lucky to be able to just go somewhere to try to find out more about her roots. So blindingly lucky. She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. You don't want to tell her. You don't want to speak of it. It's gone. Dead and buried. It doesn't exist anymore. Not even in your memories. Talking about it makes it real. And you don't want to. You don't want to speak of it. But you have to. You have to because if the universe made you tell her once, it must want you to tell her every blinding time. The universe led you here? You can only follow. I don't remember much about where I'm from. Odile turns to look at you. Huh? Were you too small when you left? Or was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Your country, your family, your childhood, the stars, it was all worth remembering. And yet, can't remember any of it. What did your mother look like? What was your father's name? Did you even have either? What about siblings? What did you do during the day? What was your favorite food? What did you see in the stars? What was your life like? It escapes you. You can't grasp it. It keeps escaping you. It'll keep on escaping you until you die. Is it any wonder you crave knowledge? Habits. It all keeps happening the exact same way every time. You'll never lose anything, will you? You'll have to remember it all, because you're living it. Forever. Living in memories you can't let go of. You are so pathetic. Telling the king to let go. You can't even do that. Can't let go of it. This perfect play. Neither. Jesus Christ. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can.
Trying to find where you belong.
Trying to find out how your roots might have shaped you. But you'll never know.
Siffrin, I don't know what you're going through right now. Suppose that even if I asked, you wouldn't answer me, but you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Kabu would be the exact same, and everyone in Vagard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes, but it's not the only thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Siffrin. I'm Kabuan and Vagardian, ways I do and don't realize, but I'm also myself. And one might say that's more important than being Kabuan and Vagardian, wouldn't you agree?
You don't. She's the one that doesn't understand. What a privilege to be able to think your roots don't inform your identity. I do. Your researcher learned the skill Craft Break Alpha again. You get up and leave. Hey, I finished helping everyone out.
Okay, well, follow me, Sif.
So now? Absolutely not. It's been worth it to listen. Things have been different. Stars, 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 all around you. You want to crush them all. Say the line. Why stars?
Oh, so you know how to say, you know how you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? Don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word. Like crab. And I looked it up in a few books, but I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. And one day I heard someone else say it, so I asked them, and they said it means stars.
I wonder if it was the old boulangerie. Boulanger? Boulanger. I wonder if it's that guy that made croissants in that other town.
Because I never thought about what's up there.
I forgot to talk to the Change God statue.
So I thought maybe I'm like, you'd like to see the stars together? Or just in general?
The stars won't listen. You can't say anything now, even if you wanted to.
I heard some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes, like pictures. They're called consta something.
Constellations.
Constellations. Yes, that. Do you know some?
You look up at the stars. You've forgotten them all. No, I don't know any.
But lately I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a bit. Act less stupid. That sort of stuff. Doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid just because I act a certain way. So I might change again soon and become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right?
You're not the only one acting in this play, are you?
I might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. Balancing it all, you know?
So, you'll change into a knock?
More like a jerd. Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel.
You can be a buff nerd.
Oh. You think I'm buff?
You do not avert your gaze. There's a silence.
Huh.
You both blink.
Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change to someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart. Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing?
Isabeau, you want to tell him. You want to tell him that he brought laughter into your life before all this. That you learned puns and jokes to make him laugh. That you didn't know how to describe yourself. You didn't know who you even were. Until you said a bad pun once. And he laughed so hard you thought he was going to pass out. But even now, you wouldn't trade this half-life for anything else. You want to hold his hand. You grip the grass under your palm. They're so fucking gay. Issa.
Yeah, Sif?
I have never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit.
You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And well, you know I feel the same, right? You're like maybe the coolest person I know. You know that, right? I really like spending time with you. When we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. And I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation. How you breathe in this specific way sometimes, and I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. And I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods. And I want to know more about you. Talk with you more. Laugh with you more. And I...
You hold your breath.
Whoa! Is that a shooting star? Hey, look up. Isn't it cool?
You want to keep looking at him, but that's not what the script demands. Pulling your gaze away from him, you look up at the starry sky. You haven't seen a shooting star in years. Aha! See? I told you they'd be here. We were so close to making out.
Thank you for spending time with me, Sif.
You smile back. I'm still fucking gleaming even though I've... Gleaming? Beaming. I'm still fucking beaming even though that I've already done this before. It's so fucking cute. Before the food even starts to sway, you eat everything on your plate. None of it fills your stomach. Everyone starts laughing happily. You laugh because the script demands this of you. You're disgusting, Siffrin. Look at you. Going through the motions, making sure they like you, making sure they love you. You don't care about them anymore, do you? They're just characters in a play to you now. You're perfect. Perfect play. Are you enjoying yourself? Now that you know the exact steps you have to take to be loved by them? Friend, you okay? Want more snacks? You smile. Yes, please. Then eat! Eat as much as you want! You all ate and laughed into the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you go into the house and fight the king. But today? But at least you're here, with them. Characters in a play that may be, but they're here. You know every single one of their lines at this point, but they're here. It's almost reassuring to know exactly how they'll react. It's not tiring or frightening at all. At least they're not leaving you behind. They're here. 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 But you don't know how much longer it'll be enough for you. Well, fuck. House's gate. You clench the orb tightly between your hands.
Your fighter learned how to use "We will win" again.
Well, I'm in here now. Let's call Loop.
And he tried to tell you something at the end, too. Do you think it's the same thing he always tries to say at the end? He'll never spit it out, poor guy.
Huh. Maybe Siffrin has to make the first move.
And that's why she came to Vagard even, to find out more about herself. Being able to go wherever you want and find out more about yourself in the process. Well, that sure was interesting, wasn't it?
Huh. Maybe Loop is the universe or a star from the country that disappeared and is now going around trying to figure out more about themselves because everything about them was wiped off the face of the planet. You know, Siffrin and the King are not the only ones from that country. We learned about the we learned about the croissant guy in the past that also was from the same country as Siffrin. So if Loop's just going around trying to find out more about themselves, I could understand how that means Siffrin wasn't like a part in Loop's grand scheme of things as they try to find out more about themselves. Siffrin just happened to be at an interesting place at an interesting point in time, and now Loop is using them to try to, I don't know, figure out more stuff, or maybe they're just trying to help Siffrin because they like him now. So I'm going to go through the motions here. I am going to go through the whole tutorial again with Mirabelle, but for your sake, I'm going to cut it out. Oh, that stupid sadness again. Stand still like usual. It's fine. You're not annoyed or anything. Follow the script. Or should I be doing weird things? Why are you doing this again? Try not to flinch as Isabel protects Odile. The universe wants this to happen. Broken. You know, now that I think about it, it's weird that the statues of the Change God are broken, because you'd think the king would want to preserve everything about this place, you know, about Vagard. So why would he break the Change God statue? Oh wait, Siffrin, I just remembered this room. And you press the switch. Whoa, that looked like I almost crushed Bonnie. Whoa! You silently keep moving. Are we not going to talk about the big rock? I haven't noticed any big rock.
Too cool, Sif. Too cool. You know, usually I'd be worried about this, but Sif doesn't seem worried at all.
You keep walking. Seems to make Odile suspicious. Storage room. The door unlocked. What?
Well, let's go inside then.
The bookcase is filled with many books written in many different languages. Vagardian, Potarian, Mudu. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use witchcraft. Witchcraft? So it is real. Start flipping through it. Siffrin? What are you looking at? It's a book on something called witchcraft.
Witchcraft? What's that?
Do we really have time for this right now? You grin. I think witchcraft is what gave the king power over timecraft.
Oh, crab!
This would be very, very, very useful to know, wouldn't it? Interesting. May I see? How are you even reading this? Letter's bad.
I can't read it at all.
I've never even heard of witchcraft. Are you sure it's even real?
Worth a try. Since you can read it, can you translate what you can, Sif?
You nod furiously. You start reading and translate as best as you can. I'll leave the thinking to you all. I'm a child. I have a lot on my mind. I cannot help.
Understandable.
Isabeau and Odile listen intently, while Mirabelle and Bonnie start playing some kind of game in the corner. You keep translating. After a bit, Odile nods. I think I understand. Wishcraft, as the name implies, is the art of crafting wishes.
of making whatever you desire come true. According to this, there seems to be no clear limit on what you can wish you can make come true.
Big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that your wish will come true, huh?
So by crafting some specific rituals, in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true.
Okay.
You used the word congestion, so now I'm confused. Conjunction. It means...
The same way we use craft and certain knowledge and will to make figurines move, there's a way to use craft and to make your wishes come true.
You nod. You nod. Bonnie raises their hand. You have a question, Bonnie Face. Can I make any wish come true if you ask? Yes, but the way the wish comes true seems a little more complicated than that, from what Siffrin just translated.
Yeah, depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true. But you might get the means to make your wish come true. So like, let's say you wish to win a rock, paper, scissors tournament. Instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to make it come true. Like, maybe you'd get better at reacting, and could see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls, so you can change your own hand.
Or maybe you'd get the insight to tell what they'd be playing based on their body language. Or you just get the power to see the future, so you know what hand your opponent will play beforehand.
Oh, or maybe you could meet a powerful rock, paper, scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their heart.
Maybe.
But what if your opponent also made a wish to win? What do you think would happen? Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out, and the match would end in a draw. Or maybe their wishes would both be considered null, and it'd be anyone's game. Or maybe the wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they'd both explode and destroy the whole world. Or maybe that's exactly what's happening with me and the king. He wished for things to stay the same, and I wished for things to change and get better, and for him to go away. So every time I beat him, I start over again.
Oh no!
But neither of the wishes would come true then. So maybe they'd both get to win somehow? Maybe they just go to different tournaments.
Or share a medal.
Cute.
This is fascinating.
Makes you want to go into wishology, huh?
Almost.
So, if witchcraft is how the king got his powers, what did he wish for then?
I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for. But it's the means to make his wish come true.
To make Vagard perfect. A perfect picture. Oh, but then, question. I have a question.
Yes, Mira. I give you permission to speak.
Thank you. Siffrin, you think the king could have gotten timecraft powers by just wishing for them, right?
You nod. Considering he's the one who told you about witchcraft in the first place.
So then, if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish at any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? If someone wished to be the strongest person alive, or a kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies?
We can do that? Wish for 1,000,000 ponies?
Oh no!
To answer your question, my dear Mira, seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but not enough to actually make anything come true. But like Sif said, over time, people figured out specific ways to do witchcraft to increase their chances of the wish coming true.
And it depends on the wish, too. Some wishes are easier to make come true.
It also depends on the strength of the wish, like how much you really want it to come true. Although, it seems like the strength of the wish isn't as important as the whole ritual part. You can wish as hard as you want for something, but if there's no ritual, it'll very likely be that nothing will happen.
I wish I won this single game. Wouldn't ask for much belief or for a lot of rituals. But in theory, you could prepare rituals and wish for something much larger, Like, I wish I could win this world tournament. Or, I wish I could get enough power so I can freeze a whole country in time, right? Right.
So the king knew how to do wishcraft then. That's what this means. Wishcraft could account for his mastery over timecraft. And so, he must have known specific rituals to make his wish come true. Where could he have learned them?
Does it matter? Because that's it, isn't it? That's it! Wishcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes that could somehow bestow immense power. A wish must be what is trapping you here. That's it. That's it. That's it! You can't help but smile wildly. Finally, a hint. Finally, a real path you can follow. Something you can do. You can try and calm your breathing. Phew. Okay. Specific rituals, huh? It's a long shot. But there might be another book about wishcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Okay, that's really interesting. Because, other places we've heard of wishing is the wishing tree, right? Isn't that what Isabeau calls it? And there was that book in the secret library, I think, that had a silver tree on the cover. So that could be related. I am tired of repeating the same things over and over again as someone recording this. But maybe the wishing tree is a holdover from that country that disappeared, that Siffrin is from. But if that were the case, wouldn't people have forgotten about it? Oops. It's fine. She's fine. Alright, let's run into this countertop over here. You hit your hip into the counter, and don't even flinch.
Whoa, you okay?
You nod, and keep going. I'm so tired. You try not to think about how hungry you are. Whoa. Siffrin's always hungry now. He had that dream about eating his friends. Do you think something's happening to him the more he loops? You think about how hungry you are right now. What is he?
With how much bread? Bread? Buddy. Looks like I gotta do the job myself. Considering how much bread we bought from them for dinner yesterday, loving us is the yeast they could do.
No. No! Not allowed! Oh. You forgot about the pun and let Isabeau down. Why talk when everyone can talk for you? Huh. That seemed to be a weird moment that Isabeau noticed and not Odile. Wait, hold on a second. Did I see a different attack in there? Just attack? Deals scissors damage to all enemies, doesn't give a jackpot point. 3-turn cooldown. Interesting. That might be useful for those, 3-headed dudes. I'm gonna try it out right now. Just attack. Whoa! Whoa, that seemed evil. Is anyone gonna comment on that? About how Siffrin seemed not okay? I like the skill just attack, even though it makes me feel evil. Alright, if this is a rock type, let's use just attack and see what happens here. It still killed it in one blow? Kinda scary. I didn't even see how much damage it did. Okay, this time it can't kill both of them, right? Because he's protected.
it did kill the little guy, even if it didn't kill the big guy. That's interesting and terrifying. Siffrin, are you okay? I don't think they are. Oh, look, on the wall. There's nothing. It's just a normal, boring wall. A big steel thing with a stone on it and an oven for weapons. Those things have names, but you can't remember what it was. It's a forge, and that's an anvil, Siffrin.
And the stone is a sharpening stone.
Oh. Then you pick it up. You got the sharpening stone. You put the stone in your pocket along with your souvenirs. That's interesting because that happened the first time and Siffrin didn't know what they were. And then since then Siffrin has known what those things were. You already took the sword. So Siffrin's just forgetting things from earlier. I was gonna say earlier today, but it's been like, who knows how long Siffrin's been in this loop for. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. You didn't excitedly say key time. That makes me sad. It's like when Siffrin stopped saying pew pew. But I kind of also get it though. I'm also living through this game over and over again. This reminds me of the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, where that guy was living through the same day over and over again. There was another show that happened also that my friend made me watch. What was it called? I think the English translation was like When They Cry, but it was like when they being referred to as like cicadas. What was it called? I'm gonna look it up. Higurashi. There was also another in that show, things were repeating and only like the one guy knew things were happening. I might actually be getting them confused because I don't think in Haruhi Suzumiya they knew the same day was repeating. I think that was just every episode for me, the audience, was the same episode. Actually kind of funny, both The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya and Higurashi are shows that someone else has gotten me to watch. That's just funny to me. But that sensation in Haruhi Suzumiya, where it's like, oh, it's the same thing all over again and over again and over again, and you get mad about it because it's frustrating. That's how I kind of feel a little bit playing this game. It's like, oh, I'm always backtracking. And maybe that's how Siffrin feels too. Whoa. You open the closet. It's filled with wax and candle making supplies. You don't smell anything. Siffrin's got COVID? The handwriting is so terrible you can barely read what's on it. I think the king was staying here. And he drew porn. They look like they're about to die, but they're smiling. The bottom says the hanged man. You got the drawn card. Let's look at it. Ooh. I just see I got my dagger in there. Okay, drawn card. Look at the card. You ball up the card and throw it as far as you can. Goes pretty far. New record!
Huh? Tails!
Odell takes a coin from her pocket and flips it in the air. Flip, 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 flip. Fell on heads. Huh.
Nah, too bad.
Interesting. You now owe me.
We were betting?
You now owe me 1,000.
1,000 what?
Books.
Books? Ugh, I can't believe this. Betrayed by a friend.
Friends, huh?
Not anymore, madame. It's over between us. We are friends no more.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Is that new? Is that the first time she said this? It's not. What was the coin flip about, madam?
Well, I asked the favor tree to make me win my next coin flip.
Huh? Such a silly favor. It's interesting that ever since that first loop, or I guess the first loop I've gotten to this point, that Odile's coin has always been on heads. It all seems lost in thought.
Timecraft and wishcraft, huh?
She's looking at you weird. Did you do something wrong? Is Odile gonna figure it out?
Leave me be now. I need some alone time.
You leave Odile be. Ooh. It's not stupid. We can't be friends. Oops. I shouldn't have skipped. Which one am I? You're my cousin who I see once a year and we have a really good time. So in this hypothetical situation, you're only together once a year. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Ooh. You feel powerful and immediately after, disgusting. Whoa!
Siff, you can't just say that. I really have the heart of a delicate maiden, you know. You have to be careful with me.
Isabeau seems to have trouble looking you in the eye. I wonder if Siffrin feels disgusting because we chose the option we knew would make Isabeau blush. The gate is locked. The keyhole is shaped like a hand in the scissors position. There's also a note stuck to the gate. The key is located in the trap building room.
The king is leaving notes now.
It must be forgetful. What an idiot.
Hey, it happens. We have our own little forgetful one with us, don't we?
Everyone looks at you. You don't react.
It's okay, Siffrin. We'll remember things for you. You have many other talents, I'm sure.
Not sure it helps, Mira.
Ooh, got a Isabeau noticing us reaction. What's the student names for a month-long class? Siffrin. No other names, no last name. Wonder how Siffrin knows their own name.
Oh, I recognize his handwriting. This is the seat of that very stylish, very scary lady with amazing fashion sense. She often wore this very cool dress, and she always has her hair in a bun.
Wait, but you got her fan mail. You should know that. Okay. I guess even if I give her that letter, it doesn't change that text. The closet is filled with gardening supplies, and
something's weird.
Huh? Something's weird? Like what?
I'll let you know when I find out.
There's some gardening books about rare and powerful plants. Powerful plants. Somehow, you're reminded of the favorite tree. One of the books has a section on favorite trees, but it's pretty useless. The bottom of the page says, for more information on this topic, check out... Can't read the title they're recommending. They do mention the cover of the book they're recommending has a picture of a big sparkly tree. Can you find that book somewhere? Wait, hold on. Please tell me I can look back at it again. No! Okay, clearly before I go into every room, I have to have my memory of memories equipped. Alright, let's notice how nobody's touching me. While passing through, you take a deep breath and...
Whoa! Don't poke my side, Siff. I'm ticklish.
Oh, that's wonderful information to have. You feel lightheaded. Whoa. Took a lot of energy there, Siff, to touch Isabeau.
Why do you even call the king the king? Vhagar isn't a monarchy. Isn't king just a title he chose?
Yes, but he chose it. Calling him something else would be rude.
Yeah, that's just basic manners.
Does he even remember his name? Which leads me back to that question. How does Siffrin know their name? Some paper and ink. On the paper you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's 2 columns. One filled with names while the other only has 1 or 2. The first full column is titled Save Vagard. The second near empty column is titled Other. What could this be about? It's a to-do list, I guess. You start looking for the key.
This bull.
Ooh. That was a very weak boo, Isabeau.
Haha, yeah. I'm a spooky prankster.
Some vials. You pick them up. Got 2 sweet tonics. Give them to Bonnie for safekeeping.
Siffrin? Are you curious about the Change God statues, perhaps?
Oh, no, not really.
Ah, okay. Well, let me know if you ever want to know more about them, okay?
Is it because you looked at the statues too often? Got that text before. I wanted to... Oh, I got the crumpled poem. I wanted to expand on that. I wanted, something different to happen. I don't know. Souvenirs, crumpled poem. You were there all along, but still you return home. Yeah, you've decided. You hate this poem. You throw the poem away. Dang. Maybe this time. But can you try and say it anyway?
Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. The country's name was... Yeah. Sorry we couldn't say it, Sif.
You don't respond. Oh. Isabeau noticed something weird. It was worth doing that.
Interesting that you only have 1 deity. Easy to keep track of, I suppose.
Does the universe count expressions and the change god within it? Pile of list of checked out books. But I was looking intently at the list.
Papyrus family, huh? Interesting.
What all looks your way?
Very interesting.
You look away. Bookcase full of books about something called colors. Need any help you can get. Pick one up at random. Color theory.
I think the house over in Corbeau is researching it.
Corbeau? Isn't that where the king was? Alright, Siffrin, any revelations about colors there? No? Okay. This bookcase is filled with moldy old books. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Seems to be a book on different rituals to craft wishes. You flip through it.
Oh, another wiggly headache book.
Is this another book on witchcraft?
You nod. Start translating as best you can. Book talks about many different rituals to craft wishes. From the correct way to pick 4-leaf clovers, to calling out shooting stars the right way, to... Favorite tree, what now?
The favorite tree can grant wishes?
Favorite trees? Like the ones in Dormont?
The one everyone asks things to?
Aha! It makes sense. It makes sense. You even vaguely remember talking about it a long time ago. Asking a higher power for a favor is no different than making a wish, isn't it? Isn't it? So, could someone's wish to the favorite tree have trapped you here? Whose? What? What did you wish for at the favorite tree again? You think and think and think, trying to remember what you even wished for. It was so far back, such a long time ago. You wished to wear clothes Isabeau has made. Was that all? You think so? Oh. It can't be because of your wish then. You haven't even gotten farther than beating the king, let alone leaving the house to make that wish come true. Your wish can't come true until you escape the loops. So then, maybe... What did you all wish for?
To the favorite tree, you mean? Well, I mentioned it earlier, but I wished to win a coin flip. I wish that came true now that I think about it. I didn't put any belief in it, but the rituals are supposed to be the important part, aren't they?
But you know her wish doesn't come true on every loop. Some loops she wins the coin flip, some loops she doesn't.
I asked for my sister to be okay.
I wish for all of Vagar to be safe from the king. What about you, Isabeau? Oh my god, did he wish for us to be together?
I, didn't wish for anything.
What?
What? Listen, I just didn't know what to wish for. I'm an indecisive guy. Leave me alone.
I can't believe this.
Oh, madame, I'm gonna wish my next coin flip is gonna judge me now.
I didn't think anything would happen. At least I wished for something.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Kinda bum I didn't wish for anything now. Why didn't I clap my hands and wish for something?
Huh? Clap your hands.
Yeah. That's how you ask a favor to the favor trees. You look at the tree, and you clap your hands once, and say aloud whatever you ask for.
Isabeau looks at everyone else.
Is that not correct?
No, it's what I did.
Me too. This is how you taught me, Isabeau.
That's also how I learned it at school.
Siffrin, did you not do it like that?
No, of course not. You make your wish and breathe it into the leaf you like best. And fold the leaf over to keep your wish safe.
What?
It just makes sense. They're all looking at you. You only wished at a favorite tree that one time, but it just makes sense. You try to explain. You choose a leaf to represent yourself.
Uh-huh.
You breathe your wish into it to make a link between you and whatever you're wishing to.
So a link between you and the tree.
No, the universe, I think. So, the stars and stuff, they're the ones who make your wish come true?
Keep going, Siffrin.
You repeat your wish 3 times. 3 times? 6 could work, I think, or 7 or 13.
So, whatever number?
Then you fold the wish into the leaf to tether the link between you and the wish. Touching it. They're all staring at you. If you just look at the tree and clap and say stuff aloud, why would the wish know where to go? I suppose so.
That kind of makes sense, I suppose. But that's so many details to remember.
That's not how we were taught at all. It's something we learn as Vagardians, and I've never heard anyone do it differently.
But then, the favorite trees are more of a superstition, aren't they? No one really takes it seriously. Well, except lately, where everyone started taking it super seriously just in case.
So did everyone in the country mess up their wish? Odell starts laughing. Why are you laughing?
Sorry. It's just funny. This could have been a way to save Vagard if everyone somehow wished for it, but no one knew how to do it correctly, so... And the only person who knew how to do it wished for... What did you wish for, Siffrin?
It's embarrassing, so... I wish for croissants to be eradicated.
What?
What? No, not croissants. And since Siffrin knew the ritual, croissants might actually be...
Oh no. I sure hope this specific wish doesn't come true.
But yeah, no one except Sif knew the right ritual, but... Rituals are only part of it, right? Belief is another. If enough people wish for the same thing, maybe it can make a difference.
A drop of belief in an ocean of nothing.
Boo.
So, Mirabelle wished for Vagar to be saved. Odell wished to win a coin flip. And Bonnie wished for their sister to be okay. And Isabeau, he didn't wish for anything. You don't think any of those wishes could have trapped you here. So, Maybe someone else's? The king probably wished for Vagar to be perfect or something, so you don't think it's related to you. Is there a way to know what people in Vagard wished for? You could ask the villagers in Dormont what they wished for. Shoot. Bookcases filled with books about craft skills. Odal's staring at you. You look away. Maybe you shouldn't have looked at that bookcase. So I guess I'm gonna have to backtrack again. I guess this isn't the one true loop. C'est la vie. As the Vagardians say, probably because they're French. Oh, I got a rare Bonnie noticing something was wrong. Siffrin is now level 80 and learned the craft skill Rock Bottom. I was wondering if we'd be able to upgrade that rock attack, but why does it sound so sad? Deals big rock damage to one enemy, gives 2 jack points instead of 1. There's some croissants on the table. Want some, friend? You want to throw up just looking at them. But you force yourself to make a funny, disgusted face. But you liked them when we first met, didn't you? No, just brings back bad memories. You clench the silver coin in your pocket. You don't answer. Maybe this room was supposed to make me want to hold the coin and find out more about myself. But I accidentally did that in the boulangerie with the cheerful music behind me. Uh-oh. Good job, Bonnie. Oh, is Bonnie gonna finish it off? Dang! Good job, Bonnie. Too bad Isabeau doesn't... I don't know if he gets any of that. Yeah, he does. Okay. Excellent.
We won!
All right. One last floor to go. If any of you bites the dust, what should we do with your body?
Why are you even talking about what will happen if we lose? Because me and Friend promised, you know? Friend promised he wouldn't get hurt protecting people anymore. And I promised I'd protect Friend. So if I protect Friend, I protect all of you, so if I'm here, no one will get hurt. That's a Bonnie promise. You nod. But can you really keep such a promise? Odal's looking at you.
Do you have anything you'd like to tell me, Siffrin?
You shake your head. Is Odal on to me? I just realized that Odal said gems alive. And I noticed Odal says, oh, gems. And when you die, you get turned into a diamond. A kind of gem. So maybe gems alive is like, the dead are back alive. As like an expression.
Good job, Sif. Good job. Here, have a Madeline.
You take the Madeline.
Oh, Sif, want another Madeline for doing such a good job? Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
You are hungry still. Stick your hand out for a second, Madeline.
Oh, I actually gave you my last one earlier. Sorry. Promise you did a good job still. Take my word for it.
You can't help but laugh.
Leave me be, Siffrin. Old people need their alone time.
Let her be.
So, a sharper knife could do the trick, maybe.
I suppose. Either way, we should explore this floor more.
Just go get the knife. Alright.
Oh, there's apparently another craft smell they're trying to figure out, which smells very sweet.
Sweet? Like sugar? But...
Oh! What is it? Sugar? It's been smelling like sugar for a while now. You don't react.
Ah. So this mysterious sweet-smelling craft might be time craft, I see.
You don't react.
How so, madam? This place has been frozen in time for a while, hasn't it? Wouldn't be weird to think it smelled like time craft.
You don't react. Yeah, is it timecraft or is it wishcraft that smells sweet? A cooking book All about stupid croissants. Don't even want to think about croissants. This bookcase is filled with romance novels. He probably can't help having a crush on you. We fucking know! Poor him. He deserves better. No, Siffrin, no!
Everyone, say fromage.
From Ma? What was that? Oh, look, something's on the ground.
A piece of paper?
Behold.
Oh, Siffrin's smile seems so much bigger now. Am I crazy? Is that because Siffrin's actually happy, or is Siffrin just pretending to be happy? Some weird tools to make pots. You forget what they're called.
Pottery wheel, Sif.
Ah, you've forgotten this one before, too.
How long have you had this?
You think. You think and think and think. Something has to come to mind. Anything. How can you not remember something as simple as this? Something as simple as where you got your blinding cloak you've been carrying for as long as you can remember. What? You felt wind on your face? Isabeau shook your cloak sharply, making a wave of wind blow on your face.
See? Your cloak is so solid, too. It's really cool. And look, everyone, come closer. Look at this.
Everyone looks at where Isabeau's pointing, away from your face. You look too.
So right here, right? That's super interesting stitching. It's back stitching, right? Which is a very solid kind of stitching. And it's used in a lot of different places. But Vegardian and clothing in general is moving away from backstitching because, well, we think it's boring. Like here, my clothing here has something called chain stitching. And also it's in a zigzag shape because it looks cuter, I guess. But backstitching is just more durable. Now that I look at it, your hat has the same stitching too. I wonder if they were a set.
Isabeau raises his head and looks at your face.
And, look at the way the cloak is weaved too. It's wool, and it goes one thread up, one thread down, etc. But again, Vegardian clothing likes to be more interesting visually. So if you look at Mira's cloak...
Are you saying Friend's cloak is boring?
No, I'm not saying it's boring. I'm just saying it's clothing that's less like Vegard, or even Kabu's artistic clothing. It's less clothing that make you look pretty or make you stand out, and more clothing that's here to keep you comfy and warm. Function over form, you know? Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So, what I'm saying is, considering the craft that came into it, the temperature regulation and how it grows with you, whoever gave you this cloak wanted to make sure you're gonna be nice and comfy for a long time, Sif.
You try not to cry. You bite your lip and breathe slowly in and out. You walk away from the closet. Let's look at something else.
Okay.
I'm glad I decided to read everything. Before I go into this room, let's call Loop. Make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. So, someone's wish or multiple wishes might be the reason you're looping in time. You've thought about it, and I don't think it's my wish. And it doesn't seem to be anyone in your party either. So, what did everyone else in Vegard wish for? Perhaps you could ask people in Dormont. A weird shade.
like a color.
A color?
Don't you remember? I think you read a book about it somewhere. Maybe you should look at it again. Try to find other books if you wanted to find out more.
Maybe I need to check out those dead ends. Read those books.
Interesting, that's another book here that mentions it.
It is, isn't it?
But it's real. It has to be. You smile. Hold on a second. If that was a diary from the king, and they created a second self for them to talk to, do you think that king was the second self? Does that mean the first and original self is still around somewhere? Could they be one of the frozen people that Mirabelle doesn't recognize? I don't think it's the head housemaiden, right? Unless it is. Maybe it was the head housemaiden and she gave Mirabelle the ability to stop her. You know, we had thought that, when I say we, I had thought that those weird sadnesses, they were smelling sweet because of time craft. But I'm starting to believe that it's wishcraft that smells sugary. So if it's wishcraft that smells sugary and not timecraft, could it be possible that those weird, smelly guys are actually failed copies of the king? Or copies of who the king originally was? I don't know. I might be onto something. But I guess we'll find out after playing more of the game. Time for my favorite part of the whole castle. For everyone to piss and or shit.
Wait, over there, isn't that
a bathroom?
Seems so.
Let's go. You close the bathroom stall door and inhale sharply. Oh no. That was too loud. Someone might hear you. Try again. Your eye stings. Your stomach hurts. Your head feels like it's about to split in two. Try to breathe silently, in and out, but it won't go in or out. Oh. Do you want to cry? Is that it? Oh yeah. You've always thought crying was just a waste of time. But you remember reading once that just the act of crying does help make you feel better. Okay then. Tears, come on out. No tears are coming out. Okay. Sounds like you don't want to cry right now after all. Stars. You're finally someplace no one will see you. You spent this whole loop wanting to cry. And now that you're safe and hidden, the tears won't come? You won't get a chance to be alone for a while. You need to cry now. Stars. Can't cry from your dead eye, but you should be able to cry from the other eye, can't you? Or are you broken on both blinding sides? Just cry, stupid body. Cry. Your nose burns and your eye stings, but no tears are coming out. It's not working. This is a losing battle. Oh, maybe pain will do the trick. That's why people usually cry, right? You put a finger in your mouth and bite as hard as you can. Nope, not working. It's apparently not time to cry yet. Okay, stop, and calm down. You're fine. You're fine. You just need to keep going. You have to find out more about how the loops work. That's the only path you have left. Learn more about the loops. About why you're here. About why the loops break down when you talk to the head housemaiden. And act better. Your family members. You can tell they feel something's wrong. You need to get your act together. If they know something's wrong, it'll only get harder for you. Especially if she knows. Especially if... Huh? The tall one with the glasses. The researcher, she's the coldest, but she can get so curious sometimes it makes her seem almost childish. She's too perceptive for her own good. And you can't remember her name.
Siffrin, are you okay? You've been in there for a while.
Oh! Odile!
Yes?
Odile.
That is my name, yes. Is everything?
There's no toilet paper in the stall.
Oh. I'll go and get you some. Give me a second.
You hear her walk away. Odile. Mirabelle. Isabeau. Bonnie. It's okay. You remember. You still remember. You bite your gloved fingers and try to breathe deeply in and out. You remember. You haven't forgotten them. They're still there, traveling together with you. You're still here. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You flinch. Something fell on your lap.
Found you some paper, Siffrin.
Thank you, Odile.
See you in a second.
You hear her walk away. You take the toilet paper and hold it between your hands. You press your face against it, breathing, thinking about nothing. Wow. This toilet paper is really nice and soft, actually. I wonder where she found it. Teehee. See? You've been stuck in a time loop, and even though you've been stuck for a long time, there's still things you can find out about the world around you. This roll of toilet paper is giving you hope. How blindingly wonderful for a roll of toilet paper to be the only hope you have left right now. You exit the stall. Jesus Christ, Siffrin.
Alright, everyone refreshed? Noses powdered up? Bodies emptied?
Emptied. Emptied. Zah, she's asking if you pooped.
All refreshed. Nose powdered and bodies emptied over here, madame.
Siffrin?
You nod.
Good. Let's get going then, shall we?
All right, let's get going. Ugh, no. Do they see me? Look! Here! That really looks like Siffrin, doesn't it?
Another one, huh?
Another one? Odile's been noticing them? You've been seeing these ghosts, whatever they are, for a while, but they could see them too? This whole time? You can see them too? Yes, of course. Yeah, weird friend copies.
This whole time I was thinking it was just my eyes, or my mind playing tricks on me. But...
Well, I'll go and say hi.
What the fuck? Me too! I want to see the weird not friend. No, they can't. You get chills just looking at it. What the fuck is this music? You don't know what they are. Maybe they're dangerous. Me 3. I'm curious.
Me 4. Of course.
You try to stop them, any of them, but you will not, cannot go closer.
Hey, Sif, buddy.
Hello, other Siffrin. Why are you here, weird friend? Why do you disappear sometimes?
One question at a time, kids. We don't know if they can... see.
The ghost you disappeared. Why do they all look disturbed? That was weird. What happened? What happened? Why aren't they looking at you? What did it do? Did it have boils on its face or something? Haha. No, they just... Mirabelle started crying. What's wrong? Belle! Sorry. I don't know why I'm crying.
Hey, come on. It's okay.
Siffrin,
You jump.
you'd tell us if anything was wrong, right?
Was the loop... Not the loop, but was the ghost me crying? Of course! So tell me what's wrong!
Alright. I'll be on explaining duty.
Isabeau takes you aside.
It's fine. Nothing bad happened. Like Bon Bon said, it was just weird is all.
Weird. Did it do something?
Well, Okay. So that other Sif was standing there, and we got closer, and it was strange because he wasn't looking at us when we came to them, right? He was looking straight ahead, not moving. But as I called out to him, I could see he kind of startled, like he was surprised. And when we walked in front of them, they looked at us and they...
What?
Like... See, usually I'd be happy to see that, but it was just
What? What?
Let me speak, I'm trying to understand it too. First he looked surprised and then he looked at us. Like he was so happy to see us he was going to cry. Even more when they seemed to realize we were all here. He looked at us and their smile got bigger and bigger every time. Blissful. But it wasn't nice or happy or anything. It was just sad. Why would you look at us like that?
The last sentence said under his breath. You're not sure you were meant to hear it.
So that's why. It was just a little weird, that's all. And Mira's super stressed right now, so that's why she cried, you know? She'll be fine. We're all fine. Yeah?
Sorry for earlier. I feel better now. Are you okay too, Siffrin? I gave Belle some snacks, so she's okay now.
Let's put this behind us. That slowed us down. Let's get going.
Let's get going? Let's get going? They're just gonna put it behind them? That you all see versions of yourself in the house? Reflections? Reflections that aren't you? That cry when they see them? They're fine with that? They're fine with it? They don't care? They don't... Look! Here! That's... It really looks like Siffrin, doesn't it? I don't see anything. There's nothing there.
Huh? You don't see the...
Nothing at all. Oh. Well, I feel like I saw something, but...
Is the stress getting to us that badly? Let's get going.
Okay, Siffrin. You tell them to not act like they didn't see anything, and yet you force them to not see anything. Alright, let's get the knife. I want to eventually say no, but for this loop we are going to say yes, because I need to beat the king again. Did I just wish for eternity? Well, normally I'd grind at this point, but everyone's level 64 or higher. I can always come back and grind later. Get ready and slice open the door. Actually, before I continue, I've been seeing myself in the house.
Ah, yes, the copies of you walking around, and
They could see me too.
your party could.
They all went to talk to one of them. It smiled at them. Mirabelle was really upset. Why would me smiling at them scare her that much? Isabeau said it had a blissful smile, like it was happy to see them, to see everyone. So, it wanted to see them, and he thought it was...
Must have been a disgusting smile for your housemaiden to react like this.
Heh. I suppose that's what friends are for, isn't it? To help with important things.
It's pathetic to come back here and hear the same thing over again. But you need the reassurance. Are we friends? You know it's not the case, but you still have to say your lines. You don't want to risk anything changing the script, do you? You said we weren't friends. You said we were allies, colleagues at best.
Did I?
Because she does say it most of the time. But you don't care anymore. You only care about now. It's nice to see them make sure you're not sad.
Well, that does sound like something I'd say yes. I don't know if I consider you all friends per se. After all, why would an old lady like me be friends with a preteen? Oh, it's just strange. So no, to me we aren't friends. The mere thought of it is absurd to me. I don't think we're friends, but I would do anything to protect all of you. Horrible things, to be honest, as long as I could be sure you were all safe. And I think you'd all do the same for me. For anyone in our little group. So friends doesn't fit to me, but
But we're family, right?
You try not to cry.
yes, family fits better, I think.
Family. What a lovely word to describe a relationship to each other.
So, we're still together on this journey. We might as well say it. Say the unsaid. Especially since Siffrin over there here seemed to think that I didn't care about him.
You still think it's the truth, to be honest. This isn't real. No, it is. It is. It's real. You're standing here right now in front of them, and they exist. You exist. Just because you know what happens next doesn't mean it's not real. It is. It is real. I'm bored. Snack time! You'd like, I know exactly what I'm gonna get. The Malanga fritters. Bonnie hands you the Malanga fritters. Malanga fritters again. They're still delicious, but now that you're not distracted, you can tell they taste different than how you remember. Maybe... Didn't have any spicy pepper, right? The recipe I found didn't say so, so I didn't... Why? Is it bad? Did I mess it up? They're perfect, Bonnie. They're not. But they're close. You just feel like they're missing some spicy peppers for some reason. Still, you get ready to eat them all. This is nice. Even now, you're enjoying this. It's perfect, this path. It's a lot of work, but it's real. In this moment, you are loved. Because you forced them to. Whoa, I don't think I can.
Open up, you mean? Of course not. As I've said, it's not a skill we're very good at, but I'll always be here if you decide to do so before we part ways.
You don't say anything. Dang. I thought Odal was gonna be on to me this time. Mirabelle slowly and methodically starts combing your hair. Isn't it strange that you know how to style kinky hair? Did you used to style someone's hair? All good. We're all ready for the king now.
Before we go our separate ways, we will have the feelings talky talk.
Can't help but laugh again. For better or worse, you'll never have that talk. Sure thing, Issa. Well, I thought Odal was gonna figure me out before we got to the king, but I guess not.
The king must be up ahead. Are you ready?
Ready.
Right one. Do you remember?
The king looks at you and sobs.
Oh. We shall fight, and we we shall see which side the universe favors.
I didn't even have an option to say what if I remember or don't.
Sif,
Seeing the king right now, after everything that happened, you can't help but look at his hands, and you remember. You're scared to fight. Holy shit! Even the king feels easy to fight now. You see a vision of the future. Oh, he hardly did any damage to us at all. Oh, I forgot to ask him. The king's dialogue washes over you.
Oh, and that's why you should all understand. Even now, don't you agree? Don't you want it? Look at you all. You're all so powerful. You all managed to get this far. Don't you want to be immortalized right now as winners? Don't you want it all to end like this?
Don't you want the play to stop here? I want to give Siffrin a chance to ask a question before I kill him off. What's wishcraft?
Oh, this sticky, sweet smell. It is around you. It is around me. It is around all your companions. It is around the whole of Vagard. I wonder how this country looks from the outside in. Skipping and stopping, rewinding and restarting. It is not true eternity, but it is close enough, I suppose. Whoever caused this must have had a belief stronger than mine.
Oops, I didn't mean to zone out. Soon the curtains will close. Oops, my bad. So all you need to do right now is disappear.
No!
You attack the king with all you've got. You all attack the king. Like before, as always, Mirabelle's attack brings the king to his knees. And you, Mirabelle's companions, thank you for helping her get this far. You have my gratitude and the entire country of Vagard's. Here again. You loop back once you talk to the head housemaiden. It's all over if you talk to her. But why?
Well, we did it. We won. But really, is everything okay?
What do you mean?
I don't know, Siffrin. You felt off since yesterday. More withdrawn, mostly. Tell me, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
It's okay if you don't want to tell me, you know. I'll find out eventually.
But I'm not hiding anything.
Is that so? Is that so? So, Timecraft has nothing to do with you.
No, that's...
And the fact that you knew how to read that book about wishcraft, knew how to wish correctly when no one else did, doesn't mean anything either.
It's not like that,
And the way you're acting, doing that stupid smile like nothing's wrong, it doesn't mean anything either. I'm not stupid, Siffrin. If I find something strange, I can do nothing except give it my full attention. And you are acting strange. There are so many signs. I did not understand them, but now I do. You've been acting strange since you woke up from your nap yesterday. When we talked to you, you act out of it, almost bored. The way you reacted to the rocks falling, we all jumped, but you just looked at them fall, calmly. And there's so many other things. The way you reacted to so many things throughout the entire journey through the house. And how every time you found the keys we needed to proceed, you didn't seem surprised, like you knew exactly where they were. Even that key hidden in the classroom. Almost like... Like you had found them before, maybe.
No. No, 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 no. Say something. But that'd be impossible, though. How could I even know? How could I have known where the keys were when it's my first time here?
I don't know, Siffrin. Why don't you enlighten me? Don't think I believed that whole "I wish croissants would disappear" thing, too. So, if you lied about your wish, what did you wish for then? That's it, isn't it? Did something happen? To you? To us? Did we die against the king, maybe? Is that why you're repeating the same events, Siffrin?
Shut up!
Huh?
Even if you figure it out, Odile, it's too late. It's too late. It's always too late. Do you have to figure it out now when it's all about to end? You can't help me, Odile. No one can.
Sif, Odile.
What's happening? Why are you yelling? It's too late. You can't help me.
But
And I think weirdly, I don't even want you to help me. Why don't I want you to help me?
Siffrin,
Maybe because I know that if you help me, you'll start hating me? Because I don't know why this is all happening, but must be because of me. That's why we're repeating the same events. And if you knew that, you'd hate me. Siffrin. Burnt sugar. And I don't want you to hate me. So.
it's okay if you don't want to tell me, you know. I'll find out eventually.
Maybe. Teehee. What else seems to give up?
All right. Well, if that was all.
Holy shit. I was wondering why Siffrin never talked to them about it.
Let's at least eat together tonight,
It smiles at you gently. Loop! Loop! You try to call Loop, but there's no answer. Guess I'll just wait till I get back to him. You look at him. In this moment, you can tell he means it. You, on the other hand, always mean it. I'm glad we're friends too, Issa.
Oh, oh, crap. I think I might cry. We're friends.
You're friends. Isabeau's cheeks are dark. Both smile.
I hope you at least visit sometime, Sif. Our journey is over, but don't be a stranger, okay?
You nod. All right, let's go ahead and loop back. It's all over if you talk to her. Just a little longer? Just a little longer. Just a moment longer. A minute. A second longer. Before the curtain falls. Aw, Mirabelle smiles when I sit next to her. All right, let's go for it. Talk to her. This is the end. Traveling one. Are you done talking with your companions? Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Ah. Like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you will go back on your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch, if only for young Mirabelle. But no matter what, know that Dormont will always be open to you. Please come back. Any time. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ah, soon. It'll happen soon. Everyone's doing the same thing as usual, till they notice you.
Siffrin. Something wrong.
You smile. In this moment, she loves you.
Siffrin, what is it? Is everything okay?
Huh? What's happening?
In this moment, he loves you.
Friend?
In this moment, they love you.
Siffrin, what's...
In this moment, she loves you. Ah.
Siffrin, what's...
Is something happening? The air around us feels like... Ugh!
My head hurts. It's my fault that you all have to suffer like...
Oh, that's my Mirabelle voice.
It's my fault that you all have to suffer like this.
Siffrin!
Siffrin!
They're all running, reaching towards you. They all love you.
Siffrin! I just hope that one day...
Ah.
Sif! Siffrin!
you might learn
Isn't it wonderful?
to forgive.
You could do this forever. Do you think that's the look that Siffrin gives them? You're back here. You're happy to have helped everyone become the best versions of themselves again. You're so exhausted lately. You wish you could sleep forever. Enter Mirabelle. We're gonna skip everything this time. This isn't gonna be the true ending. I think. But hey, I got Odile to know that I was looping through time, so that's cool. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. What? What? Having people you consider family is nice. It really is, isn't it? I hope you all get to spend more time together. You need to ask. Are you wondering what I asked the favor tree? It's a secret. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. You need to ask. Oh, I asked the favor tree to help Mirabelle on her journey. Don't really believe in that stuff, but the head housemaiden does, so I'd give it a shot. The head housemaiden believes in the favor tree. The head housemaiden has white hair like Siffrin. Could the head housemaiden also be from the same island as Frin? Would I ask the favor tree? Huh. Do you even need to ask? You guess not. Oh, they asked to know the ending of the book. Well, your wish came true, I suppose. You need to ask. I asked the tree to save my daughter. The tree? I asked for a pile of croissants. Get back here. Get back. Get your running ass back here. There we go. You need to ask. Huh? Have I asked the favor tree for anything? I asked for Vhagar to be saved, of course. What an interesting question. That housemaiden asked me the same thing before the house fell. The head housemaiden asked me the same thing before the house fell. You need to ask. Huh? What I asked the big tree? I asked. Who in my next rock, paper, scissors fight? Of course. You need to ask. What I asked the favor tree? For the change god to keep protecting Vhagar, of course. Vhagar is very welcoming. That's why the king wants to freeze it in time forever, rewarding kindness with death. You need to ask. The favor tree? I asked to be able to go back to Poteria soon. Well, definitely not him. Hee. I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? Yes. Hee. All right. Fishing time. Can I get it the third time? You didn't catch anything. Really? Well, not like that was surprising. Hee. You need to ask. What I asked for the favor tree? Hee. I asked for Vhagar to be saved so I could catch more fish. That makes sense. This person probably asked for their wife to be unfrozen. You need to ask. The favor tree, huh? I asked it to save my wife. Make her move again. Could have asked to save it. I could have asked it to save everyone, but I'm selfish like that, I suppose. No. That makes sense. I would ask for the same. You need to ask. Would I ask for the favor tree? Don't actually believe in that stuff, so I didn't ask for anything. I did help the head housemaiden with it. She was asking everyone what they asked for. I don't know why. Why are you asking? What? That housemaid's up to some shady stuff.
The favor tree? I asked it that if the end was coming, to make it fast.
Well, this certainly isn't fast. So it can't be you either. Okay, I guess I can't ask this kid what they got. Or what they wished for. Maybe the kids don't wish? But the tutorial kid did. Would I ask the favor tree? It's private, isn't it?
I didn't tell the head housemaiden, so I don't see why I'd have to tell you. Sorry.
The tree, huh? I asked for everyone in Dormont to have a good time tomorrow. Favor tree? I asked for everyone to be okay tomorrow. Huh? Who cares about some stupid tree? I didn't ask it anything. It's your job to save us tomorrow, isn't it? The tree? I asked for a big frog to come in and punch the king in the face. Yeah, that's a good wish.
If I asked anything to the favor tree, I did.
I asked for everyone in Vagar to be saved. Pretty boring, huh? Oh, I don't think this kid can talk, maybe. I guess I could still wish, but I guess if the idea is you say your wish aloud, I don't need to talk to my party members because my family members, because I know what they wished for. Did I talk to everyone in town already? His hand stops above your shoulder. Is it fun to go back here? To keep torturing yourself? Alright, let's talk to Loop!
I can't stay mad at you, you little cutie. Look at you, Stardust. So stupid, so lost, so willing to stab themselves for things to go slightly quicker. Just so you know, being forced to tell you to kill yourself, not the best way for me to spend my day.
I shouldn't have said it. Can I take it back?
Sure, if you want to. But do you want to? As upset as I am, this is a useful skill to have, you know. It'll only get easier and faster, too. Anything that makes the loop in slightly quicker.
I can either say, don't want to be able to do that anymore. Stop being able to use your dagger on yourself. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now.
Yeah, I get it. I'd probably do the same in your shoes. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop?
Let's talk about something.
My turn. Say, Stardust, I've been watching you this whole time. Talking to you this whole time. I can't read your mind, Stardust. Not really, but I can tell. I can tell you've never let yourself think about what would happen if you managed to break the loop.
Huh? But there's a lot to look forward to.
Like?
Well, like...
Well, that's just something I was wondering about, that's all. We can go back to not thinking about it. And she figured it out, didn't she? I had something similar happen to me once.
What?
Someone figuring out I was hiding something.
And what happened next?
Something terrible. And now I'm here, so...
Can I stay here a little bit?
Huh? What? Stay here? With me? Why? Don't you want to spend time with your party instead?
I want to spend time here.
But why? Do what you want. Just go away when you have enough.
So, while Siffrin enjoys his time with Loop, I wonder what the head housemaiden was doing asking everybody what their wishes were. Like, do you think she had come to the same conclusion that we had? I don't know. Was she also trying to find the king? Or is she the one that made this wish? I mean, she keeps saying we hope we'll forgive her. Thanks. Any actual questions? Okay. I don't understand how stabbing myself with a knife would be any different than falling on a banana peel. They both seem pretty gruesome. The scent of a banana peel makes you want to throw up. Step closer? Yep. You'll never be able to stomach the scent of bananas without throwing up. Gasp, it's a tiny little bottle with a label saying grape juice for adults.
Oh wow, what a criminal. He probably snuck it in.
Can you not drink grape juice in an infirmary?
No, Bonyface. It's against the law.
Oh no! Have you drank grape juice in an infirmary before, Bonnie? You know you can get severely punished for that, right? Oh no! We won't tell anyone that you broke the law. Well, you promise? We promise.
Yes, we promise.
We super duper promise.
Isabeau pats Bonnie's head. Ah, thank you. I'm sorry I'm a criminal.
Aren't we all?
This doll will never see the end. Yeah, because you only get it through here. You throw the doll on the ground? Its face shatters into a dozen tiny pieces? Oh no, it slipped.
Poor doll.
Okay, so no books in here. I don't have to stab myself to continue, though. There's a bunch of unfinished poems on the desk. Isabeau slaps his hand on one of them.
Mira!
Yes, I'm reading. Oranges are nice. Oranges are soft. Blood on your hands. Huh? Okay, so I can make Isa feel weird too. So I noticed here I made Issa feel weird, and elsewhere I made Issa feel weird, but both of those were dead ends. Is there a way I can... I've asked this before in the past. Like, is there a way I can make access these dead ends without it being a dead end?
The title translates to Colors Through Time. Seems to be an essay about color theory.
Color theory? What's a color?
We don't have time for this.
Colors. What you saw when you talked to the king. Was that a color? Maybe you should reread the color book in the secret library first. I'm gonna kill this game. Maybe I have to do it in the same loop. This bookcase is filled with books about something called colors. You need any help you can get. You pick one at random. Color theory. What it means for us in our past. Looks boring and dense. Oh yes! Color theory! Are you interested, Siffrin? You shrug.
What's a color?
Haha, Zod doesn't know what a color is. I'm gonna skip this. Okay, so clearly you do have to do things in certain orders. I guess it's a good thing I went through the whole game again. Carry my ashes with you. That's a new thing I can say.
Huh.
Carry your ashes? Huh. Like, cut your ashes in equal parts like a pizza?
We'd each get a part of you.
Kind of morbid. But
that way we can still have fun.
A ghost Siffrin to play pranks on me at all times. I'm not so sure about that.
Can leave me behind for 2 hours a day.
How generous of you. I may have to take you up on that offer then.
A personal ghost Sif, huh?
Hey, are you done talking? Because make sure not to get pineapple. You eat the fish head, crunchy and delicious like always. You used to find them disgusting, but someone you knew loved them, so you tried them. Someone you knew. Who? Crunchy and delicious, like always. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Bonnie was listening to you all talk about burial rituals earlier. You know, adults are stupid. Huh? We like to think about every possible thing that could happen, even though it probably won't. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't listening earlier. You don't say anything. But if everyone... We won't. But you don't know that. I do. I won't let anything happen, Bonnie. I promise. Okay. I promise too. I won't let anything happen either. Bonnie smiles confidently. You smile back. Got a memory of promise. You'll always remember this.
If the kid has memory of promise equipped, they'll be more likely to buff everyone's stats during battle.
Huh. Not like it matters that I talked to Bonnie. They're never going to remember it anyway. Alright, we're back. There's a book in Kabuin open on the table. You all look it out, Odile.
A Kabuin book here in Vagard. How rare. The title translates to Colors Through Time. Seems to be an essay about color theory.
Color theory. Let's
We don't have time for this.
But what if you did?
I know this face, Sif. But what if we did?
Odile sighs and picks up the book.
Yes, I'm not the one reading this time.
This book seems to go into detail about what could have caused colors to disappear.
Something big must have happened, right? For everyone to not be able to see them anymore?
It was a very long time ago, so there's probably no records of why.
There seems to be a lot of theories. A craft experiment gone horribly wrong, the side effect of a craft war. Whatever happened then, all colors disappeared from this world.
But it seems impossible, right? It'd be like if everyone stopped seeing shades all of a sudden.
I do wonder what could have made that happen, yes.
Weird. You're still wondering about that weird shade you saw while talking to the king. Was that weird shade a color? Is there a way to see colors now?
Funny you should mention it. People have been known to see a weird shade during, times of immense trouble. They describe the shade as scary, dangerous, visceral maybe. Historians think this weird shade could have been a color.
A visceral shade?
Times of immense trouble? What does that mean?
Sorry, it's a little tough to translate. Moments before something breaks, maybe.
When something breaks. Like during the end of something? Or something gets destroyed?
Like the end of the world?
Maybe so.
If colors were an integral part of the world, then the world writes itself right before the end. How poetic. Someone should write a novel about this.
Colors appear when something breaks, huh? When the king tried so hard to say your country's name, did something break then? Let's call Loop. I saw a weird shade.
Yep, and you found 2 books about it. So it seems colors have always existed, but we can't see them anymore. And we get to see them again when something breaks. One color appears first, it seems. A visceral color. Does that match what you've seen?
It does. Somehow, that color made you think of blood and bodies and horrible things.
Maybe it appeared because you tried to break whatever rule it... Maybe it appeared because you tried to break whatever rule makes it impossible for anyone to say your country's name. That'd count as something breaking, wouldn't it? Breaking a rule.
Breaking a rule. Maybe that's it.
But that's all speculation. And I doubt you'll be able to learn more. But good job finding that out. You're so smart and knowledgeable, Stardust.
Okay. Seems like a dead end. What should I do now?
So, someone's wish or multiple wishes might have been the reason you're looping in time.
You've thought about it and... Oh, hold on. I think I already read all this.
Someone mentioned the head housemaid and asked them the same thing. But she probably won't answer if you ask her. Is there a way to know why the head housemaid asked them this besides talking to her? Maybe you should search her office on the second floor.
Oh yeah, she had that list of names. Okay. I should have done that when I was back there. When I went to the secret library. Oh well. Alright, let's read this. Some paper and ink. On the paper you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's 2 columns. One filled with names, while the other only has 1 or 2. The first, full column, is titled Save Vagard. The second, near empty column, is titled Other. And then you realize this is a list of people who wish to save Vagard. You look around her desk, trying to find out more. Why would she record the people who wish to save Vagard? There! It's a little notebook, jammed between random boring paperwork. In it, the head housemaiden talks about witchcraft. How, in the days before the king attacked, she noticed everyone was wishing to the favor tree for the same thing, to save Vagard. And she started wondering if this wish could be the key to the king's defeat somehow. So, the head housemaiden knew about witchcraft. A wish for Vagard to be saved. Reading this, you start to wonder if this wish could be related to your loops. Have you been looping this whole time? To save Vagard? If you think about it, it somewhat fits. You and your friends are the only ones who can save Vagard, so if you died, the wish could activate then, making sure to loop you back to before your death so you could try again. Maybe this wish manifested itself by giving you the power to loop back in time. Without this power, you'd have failed and died, and the king would never have been defeated, making the wish impossible to fulfill. So maybe that's it? You're here because of this wish? But Vagardians should know the correct rituals to wish. And rituals are the most important part. The wish shouldn't have come true without them. Could their belief in this wish be enough for it to come true? A lot of people wished on a countrywide scale. And why is the wish centered on you? Why not everyone in your party? And if that's the case, if this wish is why you're here, then why are you still here? You've beaten the king already, haven't you? That wish is why you're here. The loop would have stopped after you beat the king, right? Did you do something wrong? The pieces don't completely fit yet, but there's no doubt in your mind that Vagardian's wish to save Vagard is why you're trapped in this loop. You're getting closer. You smile.
Siffrin, is something wrong? I've been staring at this notebook for a while.
Just lost in thought.
Oh, okay. Shall we get going then?
You nod. The head housemaiden. She's the one who wrote this. She knows about witchcraft. She knew something was wrong this whole time. She might know how to. You should go and talk to her as fast as you can. But first, You have to talk to Loop. You have to tell them what you found. Can I call Loop? Or do I need to go see Loop in person? Yep, you gotta go talk to Loop in person. Okay. Is there a teardrop nearby? Should I do it? Should I use the dagger? Let's do it. I feel like we gotta see everything this game has to offer. Wait, why would I be able to use it on anyone else? You take your dagger in your hand. Just a fast and easy way to loop back. Ha! Ha! Using a dagger on yourself. This is gonna be rough. You'll go back, sure. But you'll be killing yourself. Are you 100% absolutely sure you want to go through with this? You can always continue to use tears to loop back and forget the dagger is even in your inventory.
Don't use it. Don't do this, Stardust. Please.
This game's telling me not to do it, and I'm gonna listen. Actually, this is a bad idea. Yeah, no. Not today, thoughts. Let's go the traditional way. See, there's a teardrop right here. Touch it? Yeah. See, we didn't have to stab ourselves.
Hiya, Stardust.
Loop! I figured it out, Loop! Everyone's wish! It's probably the reason why I'm here. Everyone's wish to save Vhagar.
Huh?
It makes sense, Loop. I'm looping and not dying so we can beat the king. Everyone's been wishing for Vhagar to be saved from the king. And if I die, the king can't be beaten. Vhagar can't be saved. That's why I can loop back in time, Loop. That's why.
What? But then, why?
This whole time, I might be trapped because Vhagar wished for it. Vhagardians don't know the ritual for the favor trees, but their belief and their hope alone might have been enough. An entire country of people wishing for the same thing should be enough to make the universe listen, isn't it? And the head housemaiden, she knows this. She made a list. And she knows about the loops at the very end she always notices. So she knows about witchcraft, about the wish that brought me here. So she'll know how to fix it. I just need to ask.
Is that so? But didn't you already?
It is so. I might be able to break the loop somehow. You know, might just be that I need to make everyone's wish come true, and everything will be back to normal. If I talk to her, she'll know. She'll be able to tell me what to do. If I can just talk to her.
But, Stardust, you already tried and...
It's all thanks to you, Loop.
What?
You didn't push me to keep going. If you weren't there, I wouldn't have gotten this far. So, thank you, Loop. After I talk to her, I'll see you, right? I'll see you in a brand new world.
Sure, Stardust.
You smile. Loop seems to smile back.
But, Stardust, before you go and talk to her, I had a theory while you were gone.
A theory?
How do I put this? The times when you loop back on your own, and not because of your death. I was thinking the reason why might be linked to your emotional state.
Huh?
Emotions are often high when you loop back in those moments, aren't they? So maybe you don't loop back because you die, but because you feel like there would be no reason to go on, maybe. Something that, to you, feels on the same level of hopelessness as death. On the same level as the world ending.
You think about the house exploding in lights. Something like The death of my family members, you mean? I didn't say the house, that said a house exploding in lights. Yes. But wouldn't that fit? Wouldn't that explain it? You can't continue because your party is dead. You can't continue because the kid is crying and hates you. You can't continue because you all saw a ghost of yourself and they're reacting like nothing's wrong. Can't continue because your researcher has found out about your loops and hates you for keeping them secret. Can't continue because the king has beaten you and the kid is about to die. Can't continue because somehow you know this is the end. Maybe that's the case, but why would time loop back just because of how you feel? You didn't wish for any of this, did you? And what about the head housemaiden? Why do I always loop back when I talk to her? I don't know yet. I don't know if what happens with the head housemaiden is even related to that. It could be that this is the loop's natural end, or something. But if it is linked to your feelings, does something happen when you see her that makes you feel like this is the end? You? What? Loop sighs. Hi, Stardust. How can I help you in this wonderful new loop? Wow, all the questions are grayed out. So I think this just confirms the loops are Siffrin's fault. What should I do now? Go on, then. Go and talk to the head housemaiden. No matter what happens, I'll see you soon, alright? Yeah. Oh, well, time for us to go find out we're wrong again, just like we did with the king. Siffrin's kind of stupid. We won't stab ourselves. We'll slip on a banana peel like a proper adult. 100 loops? You don't want to count anymore, but you have to, or you'll go insane, even more than you are now. You don't know how much longer you can keep doing this. Here again at the end of the world. Time won't ever go farther than this. You can talk to everyone. Stretch this moment out as long as you can, but it's all over if you talk to her. But this is it. This is it. This is the end of your journey. It has to be. She knows about the loops. She knows about witchcraft. So she must know. She must know how to save you. You can ask her about it this loop and finally bring it all to an end, or... Oh, I only have a croissant left. Do you still want it? No. Nothing else? I have a half-eaten apple. I'll take it. Ew. The half-eaten apple has a massive bite mark on it. You take it and eat in 3 bites, core and all. Bonnie watches you eat silently. Friend, are you okay? Yeah, why? I don't know. Just asking. But if you say you're okay, then it's true, I guess. Do you feel better now? What about you, Mira? Me? Well, I'm better now, but I'm asking about you. I'm good. Okay. Siffrin? Do you remember a few weeks ago when I asked if you'd like being on this journey? You don't. Of course. Back then you said that being on this journey was the happiest you could remember being. Is that still the case, Siffrin? Are you still happy? Yeah. Okay. If that's the truth, then I'm glad.
But really, Is everything okay?
What do you mean?
I don't know, Siffrin. You felt off since yesterday. More withdrawn, mostly. Tell me what's wrong.
Nothing's wrong.
It's okay if you don't want to tell me, you know. I'll find out eventually.
But I'm not hiding anything.
Siffrin, I'm missing something. I must be. Well, never mind then. Just know, I'm here if you want to talk. Well, not for much longer, so you better tell me soon.
Interesting. They all had a similar dialogue option. And I did notice a moment where Mirabelle thought I was weird, and where Bonnie thought I was being weird, and definitely where Isabeau thought I was being weird. Anyways, I didn't get Odell to do the thing. So I'm imagining Isabeau's not going to be able to confess because Odell's going to interrupt.
Sif, we did it. Sif, we did it. We did it, Sif. We did it. We stopped the king. We can always finally go back to our normal lives. Isn't it great?
Are you both finished? Please wrap it up before we can go. There's so much we have to do before we can go back to our lives. You two can talk later, okay?
Key smashing.
Oh, gems. Did I interrupt?
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Are you sure?
No problem. Don't worry about it. There has to be a better moment later. Better moment than saving the country. Ugh. Anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. Can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're near Javant, okay?
You nod.
Stupid stuff aside, though. Are you doing okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
I don't know. You've had a weird vibe since yesterday, so I just want to make sure you're good now. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I mean, okay, good. As in, I don't believe you for a second, but we'll have time to talk about it tonight, you know? Come on, go and talk to everyone else.
Alright, let's talk to the head housemaiden. Talking with everyone made you think. Made you think that maybe you could keep this going for a little bit longer. Live in the loops for a little while longer. Keep the play going for a little longer. If you wanted. You can always talk to her later and escape the loops another time, can't you? No matter what, it's all over if you talk to her. Ask her about witchcraft. I know about witchcraft! Witchcraft? Oh, witchcraft! Yes, it just so happened that a lot of people in Vagard wish for our country to be saved. I did not think it would work, but if you're here, perhaps it did. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Siffrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back. Back when everything started. But you can fix it, can't you? I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken. Something's failing. Rotting. No, she's repeating the same thing still. Why is she always repeating the same thing over and over and over? You just wish she would answer you. Now that you know, now that I know, you can fix it. Fix it? No, it's too late, Siffrin. It's always been too late. What? But if you know about witchcraft, you must know how to...
Siffrin, it's true. All of Vagard wished to the favor tree, wished for us to be saved. We wished for a savior, a way for us to win against the king. And wishcraft gave us the means to do it, didn't it? Made sure it would work. But somehow, wishcraft gave us a savior able to use timecraft, able to retry as many times as it took, so you could beat the king. Right, so... But something went wrong, didn't it? Something goes wrong every time. If you're here now, asking about wishcraft, then something must be wrong, isn't it? This isn't the first time you've gotten this far, isn't it? It shouldn't be like this. Why does time loop back even though the king was defeated? The only answer I can find is it's because we did it wrong. I don't know what happened, but we must have done it wrong. None of us in Vagard knew the exact ritual, but we must have done it wrong, so it broke. It doesn't answer to us at all anymore. Or maybe someone wished for it. Wished for our wish to fail. Wished for this. Something made our wish break. Made it fail. Made it rot. Or maybe the wish can't come true anymore. Somehow. Maybe the king wasn't defeated the right way. It'll forever remain incomplete, and the wishcraft, the world, will not abide it. I don't know. I don't know.
You can't move. You can't breathe. The wish is broken? She can't help you? Even now? You're stuck here. Forever?
If only we had fought back against the king instead. If only we didn't wish for such a thing. If only I knew this would happen. If I had noticed it sooner, I would never have let people wish at all. To know you'll be trapped for all eternity, Siffrin. I am so sorry. It's our fault. All of Vagard, that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive us.
You're out of time. What the fuck? Loop 101. Seems like the perfect time to reach Loop 101. You're back. You're back. No, it's fine. It's fine. You had a theory and it was wrong. You thought the head housemaiden would know how to save you, but she doesn't. That's all good. It's fine. It's all fine. At least you know why you're here. You're here because everyone wished for it. Everyone in Vagard wished for your suffering. Everyone wished for you to be stuck, repeating everything, to be rotting here. No, it's fine. It's fine. People in Vagard wished for the king to be defeated, for Vagard to be saved, but no one knew how to do wishcraft. No one knew the correct rituals. Is that why? Is that why you've been stuck in this loop? They wished for it, but wished wrong. And so, the wish is breaking, folding in on itself, because it was done wrong? Or maybe you did it wrong. They wished for it, for the king to die, but he disappears every time you win, and the wish revolves around you. So maybe you're doing something wrong every time, and that's why you're stuck here. That has to be why. If you're still looping after everything, after trying it all, then it must be that you're missing something. You must be going against the wish's will without realizing it. And that's why it brings you back. Because you're doing something wrong. You don't want to be here, so what? What are you doing wrong? Is it waking up? Are you waking up wrong? Or going to the house? You have to. You have to go. You have to beat the king, save Vhagar, because obviously saving Vhagar is why you're here. Defeating the king is why you're here. And you do defeat him. You fight. You get his guard down. He talks. Everyone talks. You attack all at once, and you defeat the king with your own 2 hands. No. You don't defeat him with your own 2 hands. Mirabelle. She's always the one who deals the final strike. Isn't she? You've never once, even once, defeated him yourself. Is that why? It has to be why. But why do you, specifically, need to defeat the king? Why would everyone's wish revolve around... No. Don't think about it. This is definitely it. This is it! They all wished for you to defeat him. And you're the only one stuck in this loop. Then... You need to do it yourself. Fight him. And tear him to pieces. And rip his hair out. And reach into his chest and kill. It always comes back to him, doesn't it? It's his fault you're here. It's his fault you can't escape. It's his fault so many people are suffering. There you go. That's a theory. That's a goal. You just need to make sure Mirabelle doesn't deal the final hit. That's all you need. That's all you blinding need. But it's okay, right? It's fine, isn't it? Even if the entire country wished for you to be here, it's okay, isn't it? Because your family's here. And you can stay with them. Forever. It's fine. As long as you're with them. You can live with this. As long as you're with them. You're fine. As long as you're with them. You're fine, aren't you? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. But this thought is not enough for you to go on anymore. You want to be with your family. Not with those fictional characters that have taken their place. They can never change. They can never find out. They can never truly see you. They can only repeat the same lines over and over and over because that's all they can do, because you won't even allow them to do otherwise. If only Mirabelle didn't deal the final hit every time. If only she... If only you knew. Only the wish wasn't broken. Only you could get to the king, deal the final hit, end it all, and finally you'll be with your family forever. You'll be okay, and you can just end it all. You just need to get to the king, deal the final hit, make the wish come true, make sure it all loops around. You kill the king, rip him to pieces for making you remember, for making you see, for not understanding, for killing Bonnie, for getting in your blinding way every time. You just need to kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. You need to get to the end and win. And make sure everyone's wishes come true. You just need to... You just need to defeat the king on your own. You're fine. Get up, Siffrin. You have a country to save. That's a lot of responsibility, Siffrin. Oh, Siffrin, you're awake. I thought you were napping, so I just... About to wake me up? Yes. I'm sorry? I hope that's okay. Well, I had an idea for tonight, and to all meet at the clock tower for a sleepover. Yes. Oh, did you have the same idea? You nod. Okay. Well, I won't keep you then. Let's all meet at the clock tower later then, alright? Talk to you later. Mirabelle, you need your family's strength. Yes, you need to kill the king before Mirabelle, but you don't want to be here anymore. You have to get to the king as fast as possible. Get him close to death as fast as possible. And for that, you need to make sure everyone else is strong enough. You need to make sure they're all as powerful as they can be. So what? I guess I have to grind them like I said I was gonna. Oh, Sprite. Oh no. The music does not sound good. You almost envy her. You walk away. Oh gosh. Can I talk to anyone? Hee hee hee, I'm fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? You look upset. It might calm you down. Hee hee hee. You're fine. You walk away. Oh hey, traveler. I'm from Botaria. I came to Vagar to further my studies a few months ago. And you, must be from the frowny face country, huh? Haha. You clench your fist and force yourself to walk away. Oof! Look at you! So scrawny. Scrawny one, did you know you can press Y to run? You should give it a try sometime. Oh, and did you know you can turn on always run in your options menu? So you can run all the time? Did you know? Did you know about this? Did you know pressing Y makes you run? You can run all the time by going into the options menu? Do you run? Do you like running? Yes. I know. Oof! Someone woke up crampy from their nap. It's okay. Running is a great way to wake yourself up. You run away. See? Hope you wake up soon. Good luck. No point in going in there. Either he'll be able to know what happens in the last issue on his own tomorrow, or he won't. Whoa. No point in going in there. You already have the stylish ribbon after all. Hey, wanna... Your stomach growls loudly. Yes, you do. But... aren't you one of the saviors? Traveling with little Mirabelle? Don't you worry about... You point at the pain au chocolat. Well... sure. On the house. You inhale it in one bite. Good luck tomorrow. And... take care of yourself, alright? Welcome! You look like you're hungry. You should buy something. Yikes, dude. Hey, you! Strange adult with a hat. My name is... Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Oh, you read my mind. Let's... You play paper, rock, and scissors in order. Oh, how? How could I be so easily defeated? Oh, wait. You walk away. Oh, okay. Damn, Siffrin. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Change God statue. You look wrong. You approach the Change God statue. Close your eye tightly. I probably should have saved over a different save file, so I could loop again if I wanted to. That's okay. Can always come back later, I guess. Play the whole game all over again. Ahoy, No point in talking to them. You're only here to talk to Odile anyway. You walk away. Oh, okay. May the Change God protect you. Odile thought that was weird. What's wrong, Siffrin? Not now. You talk with Mirabelle first. Oh. Oh, hi, Siffrin. You all look... are you okay? Did you have a nightmare during your nap, maybe? You have to deal the king the final hit instead of her. You're sure of it, but need her to learn her shield skill. The one that protects you from anything. Come to think of it, you forgot to tell her about the original shield skill earlier. The one you usually tell her about when you enter Dormont. Oh well. The shield she learns when you help her with her papers will do the job just fine. But you don't have time. You need to get to the king. Would you like some help with those papers?
With my papers? No, of course not. Don't worry about them. They're not important at all.
They're bonding papers, aren't they?
Huh? How did you...
Maybe I can help.
I suppose I could use your help, Siffrin. Yes, let's do it. It'll distract us both from our problems.
You sit down. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word.
So, well, you know they're bonding papers, so I don't need to explain. But really it's more like, dating profiles? I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date. But I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today and look through all of them and make a list. People I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye. As long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And also I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured
Too long. This is taking too long. You know, you don't have to be bonded to anyone.
And... Huh? What do you mean?
If you're alone for your whole life, then that's just how it is.
What?
Isn't it better to just come to terms with it now, rather than later? You don't need to be with anyone to be happy after all. So you should just accept it.
Accept? Accept what, Siffrin?
Accept that you'll always be alone. Mirabelle slapped you. Mirabelle slapped you?
How can you? How can you say such horrible things, Siffrin?
What? But...
Never be bonded with anyone? I'll always be alone? Change! What makes you think you can say such horrible things, Siffrin?
Oh. No, I didn't mean it like...
Then how did you mean it, Siffrin? What's wrong with you today? You were weird when you woke up? You were walking around and not responding to anyone? You knew about my papers even though I didn't tell anyone? And now this? Is something wrong, Siffrin? Did something happen? Did you have a nightmare or something?
No. Of course not.
Then what happened, Siffrin? Because clearly something did happen. Otherwise, if nothing happened, I'll have to accept the fact that I was wrong about you.
Huh? Wrong about me?
You always tease me, Siffrin. And it's fine. Everyone does. I guess I have the kind of personality where it's easy to want to tease me. But I know people don't mean it. It's how some people make friends. I thought it was the same for you. I thought, it's okay. They don't mean it. It's how they are. They tease me, but they're never mean. And Siffrin never really hurts me. Would never really hurt me. But now you have, Siffrin. Thinking I should be alone. Telling me I should be alone. Who do you think you are to say this to me? Acting like you know better than me.
Always so mysterious, Siffrin. Always talking as if you're better than me. As if you know me. But you don't, Siffrin. You're just as lost and as useless as I am. So stop talking as if you know me.
Mirabelle breathes heavily.
You've hurt me, Siffrin. And I was wrong. For you to say something like that to me and think it was okay, you're awful. You're not my friend, not my ally, not anything. You never were. I'm going to the clock tower. I don't want to see you until tonight.
But you didn't mean it like... You've made Mirabelle very upset. No. No, that's not what's important here, is it? She'll get over it, one way, or loop, or another. But you didn't get her shield skill. But maybe it doesn't matter that much. You can just bring her back to that book about shields in the secret library before you go and fight the king. You don't really need her special skill after all. The usual shield skill will do just fine. It would be nice to get everyone else's special skill, though. Back to it.
Yeah, I don't think Siffrin, I don't think you're gonna get everyone's special skills. I think you're just gonna go and be an asshole to everyone, and everyone's gonna hate you this loop. I hope that's what you wanted. But for now, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of whatever day it is for you. Bye-bye!